You've got to read this. What is the What is a biographical novel by Dave Eggers. It tells the true story of Valentino Achak Deng, an immigrant to the US, but it's fictionalized. All the major events of the novel really happened, but the dialogue, for example, is imagined by the author. In the beginning chapters of the novel, a pair of thieves invades Achak's apartment in Atlanta, Georgia, and proceeds to rob his apartment. During this home invasion, Achak remembers being a boy in Sudan. Most of the book is told as flashbacks to his time in Africa. He remembers his childhood in Sudan as safe and loving, surrounded by family and friends. He was just a boy. He had a crush on a girl. He belongs to the Dinka people and is a Christian. But there's a civil war going on, and his village is caught in the middle. On one side, there's the government soldiers. On the other side are rebels, and taking advantage of the war are ruthless, heavily armed raiders on horseback called Murahalin. One day, Murahalin come and start burning houses, killing men, and taking women and children prisoners. Horses burst through the grass to the right and left. They were coming from all sides, converging in the center of the town. But Achak manages to escape. He eventually joins a group of other people who are wandering around searching for food and safety. Later, this group of refugees would grow into the thousands and become famous as the Lost Boys of Sudan. Eventually, they start walking east towards Ethiopia. It's a very long and dangerous journey, and they face starvation every step of the way. 2 boys are killed by a lion right off the bat. Some are killed by government soldiers, and some are taken by the rebels and forced to become child soldiers. The surviving group reaches a refugee camp in Ethiopia where Achak meets up with an old friend, but it turns out they aren't safe there either. The later part of the book is about his immigration to the US and his difficulty adapting to life in America. Achak's story is about the cruelty of war and how powerful people can easily not pay any attention to the suffering of others, no matter how horrible. But it's also a story of resilience and survival. It's a very moving, true story that you will not soon forget. What is the What by Dave Eggers.